Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to T-Mode 4.13 and out to the ring, FTR. Let's take a look at FTR's statistics here this season. Dash Wilder is sitting at 1 T-Mode fantasy point, and I'm assuming Scott Dawson is the same. He is. Dash Wilder has entered into a T-Mode tournament this season. You get a maximum of 3 for those per season, and he has already used 1. But Scott Dawson still has all 3 of his. They both have 1 fantasy point, and they're looking to get a second win in the tag division. And if they can get 3 wins, we'll give them a tag team title opportunity. Dash Wilder, Scott Dawson, getting ready to go. I'm a big fan of FTR. The work they're doing in AEW is good work. Santana and Ortiz, that rivalry is interesting to me. And their opponents, starting first with Kurt Hawkins. Alright, Hawkins, let's take a look at his statistics here. This season, he has entered 2 T-Mode tournaments, and he has won 2 T-Mode matches. He has 2 fantasy points total entering into this matchup. Let's go ahead and look at Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder has entered 1 T-Mode tournament and has won 1 match, giving him 1 fantasy point this season. So they are the higher ranked team of the others, and we'll see if they can get the job done against FTR and kind of curb FTR's meteoric rise in the tag divisions of T-Mode. Zack Ryder making his way down to the ring. Real life update from Zack Ryder, becoming the what champion? The Nick Gage champion? The hardcore champion? Well, I don't know what it is. It's like a deathmatch champion or some crazy thing like that. I don't know anything about that company, but I guess Nick Gage is like a criminal, and they're going to bring him on to AEW on Wednesday, and that's going to be a whole heck of a lot of fun. So, Jericho versus Nick Gage should be an interesting thing on Wednesday. But Matt Cardona, Zack Ryder, winning that title, finding some success outside of WWE. Can he find success here in T-Mode? Tag team matchup to start us off. Also tonight, Asuka will be taking on Jacqueline. Beth Phoenix will be in Jacqueline's corner. They, of course, are allies in T-Mode. Then we have a big 6-man tag team match. We know that at the pay-per-view, The Rock is going to be going up against AJ Styles. We're going to consolidate those NXT titles inside Hell in a Cell. Edge and Chris Jericho have a heated rivalry. We're going to settle that this Sunday at Hell in a Cell. And then, of course, we are going to be having Ric Flair take on Edge. And that is going to be for a hardcore title. That will not be Hell in a Cell, but there will be hardcore, and it will be happening this Sunday. All 6 of those men will be in a 6-man main event tag team preview matchup later tonight, so I look forward to that. IronMan Tournament as we get to 6 here. Yikes. IronMan Tournament tonight. I am using DDT's IronMan belt. I don't know what company that is, but I really like the look of the belt, so we're going to use it. I mean, already we might have a count out here. Countouts do count. We're at 9 at this point. Are we already going to have an issue? Oh, no. We have an issue. Awesome, just me. What's up, man? Welcome back. Executive decision? I mean, I kind of want an executive decision here. Let's see. Do any of these people have something at the pay-per-view? A count-out, huh? Okay, you know what? Let's do FTR versus Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. We'll add it to this Sunday. Winners, okay, because both are pretty good teams. Winners of that match, and that match will be a Monday night tag division match. The winners will indeed be getting a match for a tag team championship. I just don't know who I want to match them up against. So we'll do that on Sunday, I guess. If they don't want to fight in a normal tag match, okay, fine. I'll put it on the pay-per-view. You've convinced me. But we'll make it a little bit more interesting for that pay-per-view. That pay-per-view will be recorded, if not tonight, likely Wednesday. We'll see. Alright, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow makes sense until we get back onto a good schedule. Alright, let's continue on. The next matchup will be Asuka taking on Jacqueline. Let's see if Jacqueline's in this one. She is. Perfect. Awesome, just me. 1, 2, 3. I think on YouTube. How is it going, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am the master. Let's get Beth in here. Let's get it to where we want it to be. WCW. And there we go. Awesome, just me. How has it been going, man? How is life? I've been gone for a while, at least in the live streaming world. It has been hectic. Check out my YouTube channel. You'll see a update video, me kind of covering where I've been and all this other stuff that's been happening over the past month or so. That'll be up a little later tonight, I assume, on my YouTube channel. If you don't know my YouTube channel, I think I have social. Oh, you know what? Maybe not. I thought I had those working, but I guess I don't. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so you can see my Twitter and my TikTok, but my YouTube is the same. I'll put YouTube on there as well. I mixed that up. Well, while we are out of that menu, let's go ahead and take a look at Asuka. Asuka's statistics this season: 2 team mode tournament entrances, 2 match wins. So she hasn't really gotten a whole lot of traction this season, is Asuka. Let's go ahead and take a look at her competition. Jacqueline. Jacqueline has entered 1 team mode tournament and has won 1 match. So she has 1 fantasy point. Asuka should be coming out second, but that's okay. She's looking ready to go. A matchup against Jacqueline in the singles division of the women's divisions. And depending upon the rivalry is what championship these people will go after. Again, I try not to be involved in booking too many things. I kind of let WWE do its own thing. Beth Phoenix is our SmackDown Women's Team Mode champion. She was involved in a Team Mode tournament recently, the tag team titles, in which the Iconics did defend their women's tag team titles. So Beth Phoenix is here with her tag team partner Jacqueline, offering some moral support, taking on Asuka. Jacqueline versus Asuka. Oof. Yeah, nasty matchup. I got your YouTube. Fantastic. Yeah, I did think you did. I thought you did. So awesome, just me. What I'm planning for is at the beginning of Season 5, after SummerSlam, at the beginning of Season 5, I want to do a draft. I want to have anyone who's around, like if there's like 10 people in the chat, then those 10 people are the ones who are going to be drafting. That's what I would like to see at this point, right? So I want to get that back involved, and I want to start tracking those things again. That way viewers have something to kind of watch along and cheer for. They can have an investment, right? Especially if we're streaming. If we're coming back to streaming, then I feel like that should be something that we bring back as well. So that will be something happening that I'm looking forward to bringing back in Season 5. For Season 4, all we have to do is get through Hell in a Cell, which is the next recording. Money in the Bank, which is 8 recordings from now. And then SummerSlam, which is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 recordings from now. So around 16 episodes at the end, till the end of Season 4. Gives us about 30 episodes per season. I really, really like that. Keeps it confined, keeps it short. 30 episodes, about 10 weeks or so, 2.5 months per season. That makes sense in my head. We'll figure it out when we figure it out. Every season will be defined in its own rules, but what I'm looking for Season 5 is a draft. Maybe the night of SummerSlam. I mean, that's when we'll have most of our people, right? It makes the most sense to me, I believe. We'll watch SummerSlam, and then we will come over here and we'll do our version of SummerSlam, and then we'll draft. Makes sense to me. Where is everyone? Oh, well, I'm pretty sure. Also, please let me know if it's lagging at all. I do want to test that too, coming back to streaming. What happens is when you don't stream for a while, people go away. Asuka's got the Asuka lock on Jacqueline. Is she going to tap out here? Is Beth Phoenix going to be involved? And she does break out of it. Ooh. Escaping the Asuka lock is a rare feat. And look at this. Beth Phoenix is indeed getting involved. Scoop slam. Nasty scoop slam. Jacqueline says it's over. Oh. Small little interference here from Beth Phoenix. And Beth Phoenix is getting antsy. Got a big DDT. A chair has been put in the middle of the ring. Going for the pin is Asuka. 1, 2. Ooh, not even a 1 count. Yikes. Interesting. The chair is a factor in this match at this point in time. And look at this. I think Beth Phoenix might be getting involved here. Oh, I don't know what's happening, but the referee is distracted. Beth Phoenix might be a distraction to Jacqueline. Oh, no. Some bad communication there on the part of Jacqueline and Beth Phoenix. It's probably why they didn't win that tournament. The Iconics still your women's tag team Mode champions. They are doing awesome work. What is this? Nothing. Alright. Sometimes my phone alerts me for, like, no reason. Big kicks here from Jacqueline. Just tossing Asuka across the ring. Catches, going for the German suplex. Asuka flips out of it. Yikes. Short forearm. Big shot to the stomach. Going for this huge hip attack. Again, down goes Jacqueline. 1, 2. Oh, kick out. Okay. Asuka can gain her energy here and go for an Asuka lock and end this. And that looks to be what she is going to do. Asuka trying to trap Jacqueline in the Asuka lock. She's got it. Asuka lock locked in. Going for the pin. Sorry, going for the win with the submission. Going for the win. Is it enough? Is Jacqueline going to tap out to the Asuka lock? And she breaks out again. She holds on. Jacqueline has the heart of a champion, but does she have what it takes to become a champion? 1, 2. Oh, 3. She kicks out. She didn't submit, but she was mentally done. Asuka pins, wins, and will take home the fantasy point. And that's going to push her up in the standings of the women's divisions. And more importantly, giving her another fantasy point heading towards the end of the season. Like I said, we have about 16 recordings left. We're about halfway through this season. Asuka has 2 points. I think she has 3 points now. And that is really good news for her. 1 more singles win outside of a Mode tournament, and she will be eligible for a title opportunity. 1 more win for Asuka, so we'll keep that in mind as we move towards our next match. And we are going to begin here in the first round of this Mode tournament. And here we go. Lorcan, Omega. Let's get to it. At the end of the line, Akira Tozowa. Carlos Ezio, welcome back. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that, man. How are you going to do the draft? I haven't really thought of how I want to do it yet, but I do indeed want to do the draft in that way. You just hosted the stream. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Because I didn't hear, like, a thing. I've updated those, so that's good, because I think that it worked the way I wanted it to work. And yes, Carlos, we are back. Now that summer is winding down and we're getting back to school, my life is winding down. We're getting back to normal life, right? So, yes, I want to hold myself accountable for the games and my life in general, and I feel like I can only do that if I schedule myself out. Otherwise, I'll just come home and, like, watch Netflix. And that's not very productive, and I don't want to be not productive, so let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Why not? Oney Lorcan making his way down to the ring. Now, Oney Lorcan has not had any play, I believe, this season in T-Mode. Let's check it out. He is indeed making his debut. Kenny Omega making his debut as well. In this opening round matchup, Kenny Omega versus Oney Lorcan. Interestingly enough, Kenny Omega does have a match consolidation for his Intercontinental title against X-Pac on our next recording, 4.14. However, being a champion, if Oney Lorcan can knock off Kenny Omega in this first round match, Oney Lorcan will have a shot at the Intercontinental title after the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view on 4.13. Yes, we are heading towards Hell in a Cell. 4.13 is indeed the next recording. So, Kenny Omega is sitting here saying, hey, you know what? I'm being a little bit froggy. I want to be the Iron Man champion. I want to take it from Akira Tozawa, get another title, and that's what I want to do. And Kenny Omega is already the Intercontinental Team Mode champion on Friday nights. So he's looking to double up. But he's got to not get beat by Oney Lorcan. This might be a tough, hard-hitting match between these two. Oney Lorcan's a hard hitter coming from, weirdly enough, more of a New Japan outlook on things. A lot of short forearms, a lot of strikes. And Kenny Omega can really float almost any style. So we'll see if he matches up well with Oney Lorcan in this. T-Mode champion in the first round, always exciting. What kind of drama will be brushed up because of it? Here we go. Fan is brand versus your brand, Prophet. Oh, do you mean fans get a brand and then I get a brand? We could do that, like me versus all of you. But then all of you are going to disagree about who you want to draft, right? That would be... We'd have to think about it. What I would like to see is all of us get 3 picks. Maybe. We'll have to think about it. We'll kind of see what everyone's feeling and what everybody wants to see in terms of like online WWE gaming, right? 2K22, I'm assuming we're going to get more information before SummerSlam. Money in the Bank is sponsored by 2K22, so I would assume that we are going to be getting some information somewhere around Money in the Bank regarding the game. So we'll kind of see what 2K22 is planning, and we'll kind of hopefully mesh it together, because by the time 2K22 comes out, I want this all back in a good spot. I miss Team Mode. It's been a while. Glad to hear that you are awesome, dude. Yeah, it's been solid. You know, life gets crazy, and when life gets crazy, or when life gets too easy, you know, I tend to dip out. Still love Team Mode. It's still my favorite thing I've ever done. One Winged Angel to Oney Lorcan. 1, 2, kick out. Right away, a One Winged Angel, and Oney Lorcan kicks out. That's a big lead for Kenny Omega, the reigning Intercontinental Team Mode champion on Friday nights. Again, why not? You got to get through this tournament quick. The next recording, you've got X-Pac in a Intercontinental title consolidation match. We're taking 2 titles on Friday nights, merging them into one, and we have 2 champions. So, champion versus champion at the pay-per-view, Intercontinental title. Which title will we be seeing? Will we be seeing Kenny Omega's new Intercontinental title, or will we be seeing that classic 98 title that is held by X-Pac? Again, that is the next recording, 4.13. When will I record that? Probably tomorrow, I bet. I would say that tomorrow is a safe bet. So tune in tomorrow, same time, same place, as Kenny Omega's calling his shot. He's got Oney Lorcan in the sightlines. And he has been in control for a majority of this match. I haven't seen Oney Lorcan do a whole lot. Oh, look at this. Daniel Bryan. A lot of talk about Daniel Bryan heading to AEW this past week. A lot of rumors. Same with CM Punk. And we're seeing Daniel Bryan come out. And look at this. He has got Kenny Omega distracted. We got to roll up here. 1, 2. It's a kick out by the champion. And actually, you know, Daniel Bryan is in this tournament. This might be Daniel Bryan coming out to say, you know what, I'm going to scout the competition. I kind of want to see what we're going to be seeing. He is in the bottom half of the bracket, so it might be in the finals, but it is still a valid part. Kenny Omega's getting froggy. He is looking to go flying. Top rope move here from Kenny Omega. Oh, elbow to the head, no good. Misses, turns him around. Oney Lorcan with the reversal. Kick to the stomach. Gets back into the ring. Both men back in. We're starting right back where we started here. Oh, look at the power out of the corner by Kenny Omega. Wow. What a reversal. And he's catching him. One Winged Angel being set up for a second time, but Daniel Bryan is still here. Down goes Lorcan, going for the pin and the win. 1, 2, 3. done. Calling your shot, Kenny Omega. He's got X-Pac at 4.13. He might have Daniel Bryan later tonight in this tournament. The Intercontinental Champion standing tall in the first round of this tournament. Daniel Bryan just staring. Could that be our finals tonight for this T-Mode tournament? Bryan versus Omega. Could we once again bring forth a rivalry that might manifest in the real world? T-Mode's gonna try. We did it with Edge and Roman Reigns. You can see how WWE is milking that rivalry. We did that, friends. We brought Edge back. I'm fully 100% in believing that we brought Edge back last 7 months ago when we had that whole rivalry leading up to Survivor Series with Edge and Roman Reigns. And even tonight, we're still seeing that rivalry. Edge will be on opposite sides against Roman Reigns. They might brush up against each other again. We started that. We manifested it into WWE. So good job. Good job, everybody. Everybody deserves a slap on the back for that one. But that is my favorite rivalry we've ever done. And I would like to match that again. Kenny Omega versus Daniel Bryan is a good way to start. Well, another first round match for T-Mode. Another T-Mode champion in the first round, Andre the Giant. And as he makes his way down, let's get his statistics here. Andre the Giant has not entered any T-Mode tournaments this season. He has 1 title defense and 1 match win. So he defended his title 1 time this season so far. Andre the Giant at WrestleMania was able to knock off the Godfather, helped by Papa Shango. Some voodoo magic happening there, but it happened. It just is what it is. And he is going up against Kazuchika Okada, who will be making his debut. No fantasy points so far this season for him. Again, if Okada can beat the T-Mode champion in the first round of a T-Mode tournament, he will have rights to challenge for the title. This is the WCW T-Mode Championship, the top title on Friday nights. And Okada's beaten beasts before. Okada has a win over Lesnar in T-Mode. And it led Okada to the World Heavyweight Championship on Monday nights. So he could do it again right here. Let's see. Am I getting the AEW game? Yes, most likely. I want to support them. I think they're a good company. And I think the more people that buy that game, the more money they'll have for a good game. Even if it's bad, I do want to support them. And we will try to... We'll try to see if it's compatible with, you know, T-Mode. We'll see. If it's a good simulation game, it's a good simulation game. It's as simple as that. I got my PC. Nice. By the way, as you can see, my English is a lot better than the last time. I met a girl from Canada, and she helps me practice. That's so cool, Carlos. That's awesome. I am very happy for you. I wish I could say the same thing about my Spanish, but I don't think it's gotten too much better. That is something I do plan on getting back to, is learning Spanish. I remember the fantastic Ambrose vs. Lesnar. Oh, yeah, Ambrose vs. Lesnar in a brawl. It wasn't, we called it an IronMan match, but really it was a fight. And it was a fight, and Lesnar lost. That was a lot of fun. I think it was Royal Rumble, near 20 minutes of action. Yeah, it was a fight because Lesnar and Ambrose, that match, had to end in a fight. There had to be a decisive winner, I remember us saying. And it was so good. Kazuchika Okada making it rain here in T-Mode. The Rainmaker, right? That's what his nickname is in New Japan. I'm behind in New Japan. I need to catch up. Andre versus Okada. Yo! Right out the gate. Andre's not wasting time. I'm here, by the way, just editing. Scream if you need me or if I miss anything. Hey, no worries. Thanks for hanging out. I don't foresee any issues happening. None, at least, that I can't take care of over here in my little stream preview. So long as everybody can hear me and the game isn't messing up, we're on good terms. Later, we will probably be playing some golf and just chilling out and listening to some podcasts and or old reviews. That's a movie I went to go see this morning, and it was a good movie. I enjoyed it, but I'm curious to hear what other people thought about it. So that'll be happening later tonight after we're done here with WWE stuff. I think I do want to settle and say tomorrow we will be streaming 4.14 of T-Mode, the Hell in the Cell edition. That'll be 8 matches. And we'll get to that full card later in the show tonight. But I do want to stream that tomorrow, so... You know, if you're here on Twitch and if you're here live, you're going to get the perks. You're going to be able to participate more often. You're going to get to see the results live. Whereas people on YouTube are going to have to wait. The Rainmaker clothesline. A short arm clothesline. Okada's specialty, going for the pin. Andre kicks out at 1. Yikes. And he doesn't look like he lost a step. The Rainmaker clothesline didn't really affect him. Okada has no choice but to continue the attacks. Andre the Giant, former member of the Grave, that has been disbanded now. The Grave is on separate terms. They're not really enemies. They just decided to go their separate ways. Our first stable in T-Mode, officially broken up at the beginning of Season 4. Andre is on his own now, and I don't think he's having trouble. Kazuchika Okada, look at this. Oh my goodness, knee to the back of the neck. And he's not done. He's going to combine it. Combining it with some sort of move here. It is going to be that Rainmaker clothesline. Down goes Andre for a second time. Can the Rainmaker do it? 1, 2, kick out Andre again. I'm telling you, y'all, I love T-Mode, man. So good. Just imagine. Just wait until we get those updated rosters. Whew. Or, even more important, WWE 2K gives us a way to actually make good created wrestlers. Big elbow from Andre the Giant. That is one of his finishing moves. Is he going to put away Okada with that massive elbow drop? Letting his weight do all the work. Going for the pin and the win. 1, 2, kick out. Okada not succumbing to the 8th wonder of the world. Andre the Giant, I think, might be our longest reigning champion. It was Daniel Bryan for the longest time, but he lost an Intercontinental Consolidation match to X-Pac. Maybe that's why Daniel Bryan's having some issues with Kenny Omega. He wants that IC title back. Could be, could be. We're on the outside now. The battle has raged to the outside here on 4.13. Andre throwing Okada back into the ring. Okada fighting. Throws up an up kick and a big boot. Massive big boot. I don't even know how he got his leg all the way up there. And it has busted Andre the Giant open. Oh my goodness. He's going to put him in the pile driver. Tombstone pile driver to Andre the Giant. Big pin. Oh, it was a rope break. He didn't bring him to the middle of the ring. Big pile driver by Okada. Andre the Giant has been bloodied and busted open, and it is getting wider. Blood is seeping down his head. I can see it. Rainmaker, clothesline. Down goes Andre again. This could be it. 1, 2, kick out Andre. Yo! How? We have seen countless times superstars have great matches with Andre the Giant, and we're seeing it again here. 1, 2, kick out again. Another great match by your world champion on Friday nights. Andre waiting for Okada to get back up. Okada, right frame of mind, rolls to the apron. Big shot, yeah. Almost a knockout-like punch. But he's on the outside of the ring. He can't lose here. Veteran move by Okada. We have a few new superstars in Season 4. Will they be selected? It's up to T-Mode. We are seeing one of them later tonight. Matt Jackson, one half of that team, right? They will be debuting, I guess. Matt Jackson has a big opportunity to say, hey, I'm here. I've arrived at Team Mode, and I want a title right off the bat. We're at 7 here. Don't forget the rules of T-Mode. If this match was to have been a double countout, we would restart the match. If it double counts out again, we simulate the match, and that is pretty much like going to the judges. The judges will decide who won the match. Big shot. Andre the Giant cranking on the neck of Okada. And you got to think Kenny Omega's just sitting here going, you know what? Yeah, keep on destroying each other. Keep on destroying each other. See what happens. Kenny Omega's having a great time with this. Kenny Omega, of course, has had great epic matches with Okada in the past. Of course, Andre the Giant was a bit before his time, but I could only imagine the amount of awesome matches we could see between them. Going for the pin. 1, 2. And it's a kick out by Okada. Man, his lip is busted open now. Andre the Giant has been beaten, battered, bloodied, and bruised. And more attacks to that open wound. Okada back to his feet. Okada. He's doing everything right in this. Andre the Giant just won't go. He just won't go away. Waiting for him to get back up. Might be looking for the Rainmaker. Clothesline for a 4th time. Down goes Andre. Drag him in. Smart. He didn't do that before with the pile driver. Maybe it'll end it here. Going for the pin over the world champion. 1, 2. Kick out Andre. I mean, at what point? At what point? I mean, why not? Go for it again. At what point do you not just keep hitting finishers until you put this man down? Another Rainmaker clothesline, and that is a 5 finisher tally here for Okada. 1, 2, 3, finally gets the job done. Kazuchika Okada has a win over the world champion on Friday nights. I said he has done it before. He's done it again. He has beaten Andre the Giant, and he has earned a #1 contendership opportunity against Andre the Giant for the world title of Friday nights. We'll see what else happens here tonight. But as far as I'm concerned, if Okada doesn't make it to the end of the tournament, we're going to be seeing Okada versus Andre the Giant as well at Hell in a Cell, because he's earned it. Alright, let's move on. Next match up here. Like I said, Kenny Omega's just licking his chops. A heavily destroyed and weakened Okada in round 2. He's enjoying that, I can tell you that much. Daniel Bryan going up against Ciampa. Alright, let me tell you about my selection process, just to kind of get you guys back into where we are at. Daniel Bryan was selected, but it was not this version of Daniel Bryan. Right now, the version of Daniel Bryan in my head for T-Mode is 2012 Daniel Bryan, the no Daniel Bryan, right? So whatever their character is, that's the claw that I will use, or that's the skin that I will use, okay? But for selection purposes, it has to be the original superstar on file, right? Just to keep everybody on the same page. So, Daniel Bryan makes his way down to the ring. Let me catch up on chat. I love Daniel Bryan, man. No! I have better control of English than Andrade. If you haven't watched Botchamania, there's a funny video of, like, an Arab guy getting interviewed by a lady, and this is, like, closer to 2009 or so. It's an old video. But she talks to him, and then he has subtitles under him, and he starts getting frustrated at the subtitles. Botchamania, one of their recent episodes, did that, and it was hilarious. I like Andrade a lot, but his English does need some work. Just speak Spanish. I'm okay with that. The promo they did on AEW this past Wednesday, where he was talking to Death Triangle, and he was like, "You cannot understand me, but those two do." I was like, good, just speak your second language. If Americans don't know Spanish, forget them. Maybe they should learn Spanish. Simple as that. It's a heel move, right? I hope that the Death Triangle, all of them, join Andrade. Why not? There's no reason Pac needs to struggle for leadership between them. Just join Andrade. Have a big super group. Why not? That's AEW's thing, is big super groups. Well, Ciampa making his way out to the ring, and of course, you can hear that Ciampa doesn't quite like having entrance music. He's still upset. Indie Horseman, what's up? How's it going? I believe that's Aiden, right? Am I wrong about that? I might be wrong about that. Indie Horseman, welcome. You hear SummerSlam is going in them. I don't know. You're gonna have to restate that. Awesome. I don't know. What is happening with SummerSlam? Only one Mamma Mia. Go home, Andre. Go home, Andre. It's not your night yet. Poor Andre. Indeed. Fantastic. How's it going? Welcome. Yes, if you missed the show, I'll have an update video on my YouTube, and then we'll be doing T-Mode for tonight. And we'll be finishing up with some golf and maybe some old reviews. That's on the docket for tonight, because there's not much going on, really. Maybe I'll watch the Dune trailer. Maybe I'll react to that. But there's not much. There's not much. Even at the movie today, it was like, there's not very many things that I have to do. Okay, before this match gets started, I'm curious. Daniel Bryan is making his debut. Ciampa making his debut. Okay, alright, let's get back to it. Saw Daniel Bryan earlier tonight come out and interfere in Kenny Omega's matchup in the first round. Now he's got to focus on his own match. And he's got Tommaso Ciampa in the first round. Ciampa is not a joke. This man is an axe murderer. I'm convinced that he's an axe murderer. The Blackheart. Tommaso Ciampa. Going up against Daniel Bryan, who I think they call him the American Dragon. Daniel Bryan is incredibly skilled. A top-tier talent, A-plus talent, right up there with CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero. Yes, Eddie Guerrero is an A-plus talent. Some idiots on Twitter think he's a B-plus talent. I think that's completely disrespectful. So Daniel Bryan is up there among them. Top echelon, top shelf wrestler, in my opinion. Otherwise, his name wouldn't be trending on signing with AEW. It just wouldn't be a thing. So I'm excited to see Daniel Bryan do what he wants to do. Big shot to the leg. He's going to hook that leg and go for the pin. One. Not even a 2 count. Too soon. Big roll up here. Another one. Okay, one. Daniel Bryan's trying to get out of here quick tonight. Which is the smart thing to do, right? It's the smart thing to do. End the match fast so that you don't have to go into the second round all messed up. I mean, we might even need some doctors checking on Andre the Giant. That dude got beaten just now. Pretty badly. Takedown here. Yikes, a big armbar. Oh, trying to hyperextend that elbow. Looks like Daniel Bryan barely caught the rope and broke up that submission attempt. Ciampa. Fairy tale ending, perhaps. Brings Daniel Bryan up. Slams him down. Flips him. Going for the pin. He is. Rope break, ref. Referee catches the rope break. But Ciampa is in the lead in this match. Hitting a finisher already. Big shot, elbow from the bottom. Ciampa, Irish whip into the corner. Big turnaround from Daniel Bryan. And Daniel Bryan's going to set up a finisher here. And he's got him. He's got Ciampa down. He's got him in the no lock. It's locked in. And if Ciampa just reaches out, it's a rope break. It does get to the ropes. Daniel Bryan, Northern Lights suplex. Does not bridge it to go for the pin. Stretching out that arm. Right? Ciampa tried to mess that arm up. Stretch out a little bit. Stretch out a little bit. Look at him. He's just staring at Ciampa. Look at this. The disrespect. Oh my goodness. Big reversal from Daniel Bryan. Ciampa fights back. Bit of a stalemate. Big shot to the midsection. Another one. Fairy tale ending again. He catches him. Up. Down. Flips him around. This time not going to go straight for the... Oh, he does go for the pin. Okay. No rope break here. 1, 2. Kick out Daniel Bryan. Yikes. Talking all that shit earlier to Kenny Omega, and he can't even beat Ciampa. Yikes. You got to know... You got to think that Kenny Omega wants Daniel Bryan out of this, right? Kenny Omega doesn't want any piece of Daniel Bryan in the finals tonight. Big comeback here from Ciampa. Clothesline takes down Daniel Bryan. He's up in the corner. Ciampa. Yo, what a nasty European uppercut. And boos raining down. This crowd wants to see Daniel Bryan succeed. Knee lift straight into a kip up. Daniel Bryan on the return. Maybe a last chance gasp here from the American Dragon. Top rope DDT. taking down Ciampa. Going for the pin. Is it enough? 1, 2. And that's a kick out by Ciampa. Gaining the momentum, doing it the right way. However, he has taken a lot of damage from Ciampa in middle of the ring. No lock, locked in. Is it enough to tap out Ciampa? Submissions in 2K19 are nasty. Is it enough? Is it enough? Wrenching on the neck. He's got it locked in. Is he going to tap? I can't tell. I think he broke out. He broke out. Ciampa breaks out of the no lock for a second time. Yikes. It's one of my favorite suplexes. It's like a side back suplex. I believe it's actually called a teardrop suplex. Ciampa went for a finisher. Ciampa went for a finisher. Missed completely. Daniel Bryan now taking Ciampa down. Gonna go up top. Maybe for that headbutt. Ciampa. Oh, misses. Got panicked. Went for an elbow drop. Missed completely. 1, 2. Kick out. Feel like we are about to see the end of this match. One person's going to hit their finisher. Will it be Daniel Bryan? Will it be Ciampa? Big right hand, nasty. Catches front face lock. Has him down. He's going for the no lock again. He locks him in. No, I'm sorry. This is a crossface. This is not... I don't think this is the no lock. This looks more like a crossface to me. Hits the crossface on Ciampa. Is Ciampa going to tap out to a crossface? No, he doesn't. And Daniel Bryan is going to wait and maybe put in a no lock, a little bit more of a secured submission move. He does. A little bit of a variation on the crossface, and this allows him to wrench up a little bit nastier. And Ciampa taps out. Daniel Bryan moving on. Did what he needed to do, bouncing Tommaso Ciampa out of this tournament and moving on into the second round. More importantly, this season, the change. Every match you win, you earn a fantasy point. More points being added this season. Daniel Bryan's not happy about it since losing his Intercontinental title. But that angry little goat is going to continue winning matches here in T-Mode. I just got a feeling. Alright, let's move on to the next matchup, the final matchup in this first round. Best friends, that's what I hear every time I hear this song. Matt Jackson and Kofi Kingston. Ooh, hey, there's been a lot of shit talk between these two tag teams over the years. You know, Super Kick Party or Unicorn Stampede, right? There's been a lot of rivalry between these two specific members of these two specific teams. Who's the better tag team, right? New Day has a huge argument that they should be there, and Nick and Matt Jackson, the Jackson brothers, they have the same argument. So let's see what happens here in this match. This should be interesting to say the least. And if anything crazy goes down, well, I don't have a problem with seeing Nick and Matt Jackson go up against Kofi and Xavier Woods. Seems like a good match to me. Matt Jackson making his debut in Season 4 and his debut in T-Mode. This is a new character that we have not used in T-Mode before. I'm excited to see what this is Matt Jackson. See what Matt Jackson can do in our T-Mode format. And we'll let it go. Good modding, some GFX in right now while watching. Nice. Go watch Old is worth the chuckle. Go win tickets for $5 or discounted. Yeah, so Mikey's going to be giving it a, I think you said 6 out of 10. I'd give it an 8, actually. I liked it a little bit more than Mikey did. I'm a big sucker for M. Night Shyamalan, though. I liked Glass. I liked Invincible. I liked Split. I liked Signs. I didn't watch Lady in the Water or that little arrow boy. Fucking water, air, fire. I don't do any of that anime shit, typically. It's not my thing. So I didn't watch that live-action remake, but I know that he was involved in that as well. So yeah, go watch Old. SummerSlam is in theaters. Oh, I did see that. I looked at Cinemark, but it's not in. And I have Peacock, so I would like to, but I don't know how many people are going to go fill up movie theaters to watch SummerSlam. Maybe people will take their kids. That might be fun to hear them cry when Roman Reigns beats their hero, John Cena. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, above average, but not much. Last Airbender, that's right, it was the Last Airbender. Rip. Alright, Kofi Kingston, Matt Jackson. Let's get some statistics on these guys. Kofi Kingston is making his debut as well as Matt Jackson. So, a lot of debuts here tonight in T-Mode. And let's see who can take the win in round 1 of this T-Mode tournament. Again, you're earning points. You'll earn the most points by winning T-Mode tournaments. But you don't necessarily have to be in T-Mode tournaments to earn points here in this new system of Season 4. I call them Season 4, Season for Life. The reason we call it that, Hulk Hogan is mopping up. Kevin Nash mopping up. Scott Hall mopping up. We've got X-Pac, who is 6, right? Part of the NWO, mopping up. They are running the show right now when it comes to titles owned. And they're sitting at the top. Close behind, we've got like Roman Reigns, Nia Jax, Christian, John Cena has made a return, becoming our new $1 million T-Mode champion, upsetting Samoa Joe for that title. He has a match against Christian on 4.14 for the North American T-Mode championship, and John Cena might be holding 2 titles tomorrow night, so it's some good stuff. John Cena comes back in T-Mode. John Cena comes back in the real world. I'm not saying WWE's copying me. I'm just saying there's some interesting things happening when, T-Mode does it first. That's all. Kofi Kingston takes down Matt Jackson. Nick Jackson. Big tag team. If you only watch WWE stuff, you have no idea who this guy is. Well, if you ever heard of Super Kick Party, or if you ever wonder why super kicks are so popular, Nick and Matt Jackson are really 2 of the people who, since Shawn Michaels, have utilized that super kick to perfection. They've been doing it in New Japan, they've been doing it in TNA, they've been doing it in Ring of Honor, and now they're doing it in AEW. Kofi Kingston, on the other hand, has been a part of New Day for the better part of 6 or 7 years. And they have been, I would say, one of the best tag teams ever. New Day has been almost unstoppable. They've won a lot of titles. They've always been interesting or entertaining. We have a Skywalker move there. I'm pretty sure that's what that's called. Down goes Kofi. Kofi dropping Matt to his feet. Sorry, back to his back, off of his feet. Jack in the jaw. Big spear. Down goes Kofi. Takes him down again. Matt Jackson going to go for a quick pin off the spear. 1, 2. It's a kick out. Matt Jackson working the leg. I mean, this is what you're basically seeing here, is a singles matchup between 2 superstars who are technically better attuned to tag team matches. You're going to go a little slower. Tag team matches go slow. They take their time. Off the ropes, looking for the boom drop. He's got it. It's like a double leg drop to the midsection of his opponent. Caving in the chest and lung cavities of Matt Jackson. Going for the kick. He's got the kick. He's SOS. That's not SOS. What is it called? Trouble in Paradise. Thank you. Good job, Brain. Trouble in Paradise kick out of nowhere. Matt Jackson is down. Is he out? Is it enough? 1, 2. Kick out Matt Jackson. Matt Jackson also has a friend in this tournament, Kenny Omega, member of the Elite. Matt Jackson's looking to go to the finals and have an excellent matchup against his longtime friend Kenny Omega. Is Kofi Kingston going to be able to stop him? Springboard off the ropes. Big drop kick. Off the ropes again. Look at that. Double stomp. Down goes Matt Jackson. Kofi Kingston, I believe, has a signature move here now. Monkey flip out of the corner. Off the ropes. Cross body. Go for the pin. Go for the pin. He's got it. 1, 2. Ooh, kick out again. Trouble in Paradise, and it's over, Kofi. Come on now. Matt Jackson recognizes that he is in dire straits. Jacks the jaw, goes for the enziguri, misses completely. Kofi Kingston laying the boots. Nice arm drag. Rolls him out. Action. At a heated pace now. Jackson thrown. Throwing Kofi off the ropes, going for the pin. Not enough. Not enough. Not enough. You got to beat Kofi Kingston, former WWE champion. Come on now. Leader of the Kofi Mania movement. Come on now. Trouble in Paradise kick again. Down goes Matt. He's got Dragon in the middle. This could be it. Hey, when you're brand new to T-Mode, you just get beat. That's how we've seen things happen, and that's how we're seeing things happen again. 1, 2. Oh, a kick out by Matt Jackson. Kofi can't believe it. Interesting. Kofi Kingston has to solidify this match. He's got to quicken this up. And you're sitting there looking at Daniel Bryan in the second round. Spear by Matt Jackson, and he is looking for the super kick. Ladies and gentlemen, your invitation was in the mail. I hope you saw it. Super kick party. Down goes Kofi. Is it enough? 1, 2. Kick out Kofi. T-Mode, man, where every match matters. Every match gives you a fantasy point. These guys aren't going to go away. Super kick a second time. Down goes Kofi. Go for the pin. This has to be it. 1, 2, 3. Matt Jackson moves on. And then the rivalry between New Day and Nick and Matt Jackson. I mean, you're seeing it there. Matt Jackson has picked up his first win in T-Mode. And he's done so over Kofi Kingston. The Elite move on as we continue to the second round of this tournament. We head back to the top half of the T-Mode tournament, where we go with Kenny Omega versus Okada. Ladies and gentlemen, it is at this time that I would like to remind you that if you are watching this post-haste on YouTube or even here on Twitch, go ahead and follow the stream. Follow, hit the bell. You can do that on YouTube as well, and that way you can get notified whenever my YouTube videos or my Twitch stream goes live. You get instant access to those things, right? So hit the bell, subscribe, make sure that you are in the know for all things T-Mode. If you like to hear about my takes on movies, TV shows, and other random junk, go ahead and follow The Good Batch on YouTube. Go ahead and look up The Good Batch space Loki, and you'll find it really quick. It is the channel that I am a guest host on for a podcast called The Good Batch, in which we cover just random stuff. Typically, it'll be TV shows and things of that nature. We have already done the first half of the season of The Bad Batch, the Star Wars Clone Wars off-boot thing. We have done Loki. That was an interesting 4, 5, 6 episodes, so go listen to those. We make some good predictions. We make some really cringe bad predictions as well. It happens. And then go check out our Sexy Beasts podcast. That's a fun show. That's a fun show. I don't want to spoil anything. Go check it out over there on the Good Batch podcast. Kenny Omega making his way out to the ring again. Second and third round. No entrances needed. But I did need to plug, so. Kenny Omega. What is this? Wasn't it? Oh, it wasn't Daniel Bryan. That's right. I had forgotten. My bad. It is Kazuchika Okada. I like Okada's entrance, man. Whoever did this created wrestler, like... It's funny. The music's funny to me. Everything's funny to me. Alright, here we go. Kenny Omega, Kazuchika Okada, round 2 action. Here we go. Right hand. Catches. Big shot. Kenny Omega gets taken down. Working the arm. Knife edge chop. Kazuchika Okada had a huge match against Andre the Giant earlier. Yikes. Right? Yikes. That was a nasty matchup. He did a lot of work to Andre the Giant. Is he going to have enough in the tank to go up against Kenny Omega? These two have had epic matches in the past in New Japan. for the world title. A lot of fun. A lot of great matches, too. Well, many people say one of the best matches in the past 10 years. Kazuchika Okada versus Kenny Omega. Check those out on YouTube. Kenny Omega picks up Okada. Drops him down. Oh, my gosh. Almost a pile driver there. And Okada, I think, is busted open. Oh, no. Kenny Omega, look at this. He's running for, what is this called? I forget what this knee is called. But he hits it. Straight down the pipe. Is it enough for the win? It might be. 1, 2, 3. It is Omega. Moving on. Hey, Okada earned that world title opportunity against Andre the Giant, but he gave it all he had, and Okada gets beat in the second round by Kenny Omega. Yo. Cool. Good. Always good news when you get good news from work stuff. All right. Daniel Bryan, Matt Jackson. Here we go. Hey, who else was, like, super surprised that No Way Jose was at Slammiversary? Huh? And No Way Jose music hit, and I was like, oh. Oh, boy. No Way Jose. Come out doing his No Way Jose gimmick. Oh, man. Wow. Daniel Bryan. He doesn't like it, but he's in the second round. Oh, no, yeah, you're good. I thought you were doing it more for, like, keeping people's private business private. That's fine. Matt Jackson. Daniel Bryan, round 2 action. Remember, no entrances for round 2 action. Match begins. Arm drag. Daniel Bryan saying no. He doesn't even want to mess around with Matt Jackson. We know that Daniel Bryan's got some issues with Kenny Omega, who will be in the finals. Daniel Bryan wants a piece of Kenny Omega. We know that from earlier when he interfered in Omega's match. He's got to get past his goon first. He's got to get past Matt Jackson. Matt Jackson and Kenny Omega are good friends. Big takedown. Daniel Bryan might be looking for the flying goat headbutt. And he's got it. Headbutt connecting. And is he going to go straight for a submission or go for a pin? He's going to go for the pin attempt. Is enough. 1, 2, 3, and just like that, Daniel Bryan sends Matt Jackson packing. It will be Daniel Bryan versus Kenny Omega in the finals. The winner will receive a bonus 2 points for winning the tournament, and will be facing Akira Tozowa in an IronMan match tonight for the IronMan title. And I think I want to make those 10-minute matches, but we'll see what we can do for this first one. If it's 15 minutes, it's 15 minutes. I'd like to make it 10. That would be nice. Kenny versus Bryan. Here we go. A rivalry that started earlier tonight, and it's come true. Daniel Bryan predicted Kenny Omega would win his half of the bracket. Daniel Bryan won his half of the bracket. So we are seeing these two who do have beef with each other brush up against each other. That's exciting. Kenny Omega, Daniel Bryan. Let's get to it. These guys didn't have to wait very long at all. Kenny Omega, I think, might be in the best condition. He's had the easiest path to victory here tonight so far. Daniel Bryan had a pretty nasty first-round match against Ciampa. Pretty easy second-round match against Matt Jackson. And immediately a clothesline out the gate from Kenny Omega. When you are elite, life's just easier. Double underhook suplex, and yikes, just tossing him. Daniel Bryan again with the nose. He doesn't want to hear it. Going for a roll-up. Oh, rope break. Daniel Bryan does have his comeback ability already. He's got to get that in a good spot. He's got to Irish whip him, or he's got to start it. Otherwise, it's going to be a waste. Kenny Omega coming back. Daniel Bryan pushes him towards the corner, trying to get him in the corner. A kick, no, reversed by Kenny Omega. Daniel Bryan goes after the right leg. Arm drag takedown. Down goes Daniel Bryan. This guy's reversing all over the place. And remember, these guys have been through 2 matches each. Both of them desperately hurt. Trying to finish this night as quickly as they can. Kenny Omega calling his shot. Big knee to the face. That's how he beat his second round opponent, Kazuchika Okada. Can he do it here to Daniel Bryan? Will it be enough? 1, 2. It's a kick out by Daniel Bryan. Especially with the Iron Man match, if someone's dilapidated or if they've taken a long time fighting in matches all night long, they might be a little bit easier to beat. Iron Man title is not going to be an easy title to capture. Big one-winged angel finishing move from Kenny Omega. 1, 2, 3. Omega beats Daniel Bryan. And Omega is challenging Akira Tozowa for the Iron Man Championship. And he has a match next recording, 4.14, against X-Pac for the Intercontinental Consolidation. Yikes. Is Kenny Omega gonna be a top contender in T-Mode? Referee standing awkwardly in camera shot. Hey, ref, move. Ref! Ref! Referee! I don't know why that song sounds like Duel of the Fates by Star Wars. It just does. Alright, let's see if we can edit this match up here. Let's see if we can edit this match up here. 2 more matches to go tonight. We have this big title match. And then, of course, we have our big 6-man preview of the Hell in the Cell pay-per-view, which will be 4.14, the next recording. Let's see here. Iron Man. Well, I think we're about to go on an adventure, friends. Kenny Omega versus Akira Tozawa Iron Man match. Let's get to it. Let's hope. Let's hope that it's only 15 minutes. If it's 30, we're going to have a problem. We're going to have a problem, but that's okay. I think there might be an option for me to go to custom matches there, and we'll do an Iron Man match, custom match for us, for our purposes. Because I don't think we need 15 minutes, but 10 sounds good. Maybe even 12. 15, a little bit too much, but let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the final match in this Team Mode tournament tonight. It is for the Iron Man Team Mode Championship. It will be hosted on Friday nights, eventually when we get back to a good schedule. Introducing first. Winning this Team Mode tournament tonight, he is the challenger. Intercontinental Champion. Has a match on Sunday against X-Pac in a consolidation match for the Intercontinental Division of Friday nights. Decimating Daniel Bryan. Running through Okada. And having a cakewalk against Oni Lorcan. Your Intercontinental Team Mode Champion, Kenny Omega, makes his way down to the ring. Bring out the champ. Bring out the champ! I like Akira Tozawa. I'm glad he's a champion again. Winning the Cruiserweight Championship from Cedric Alexander. That championship has been turned into the Iron Man Championship. And Akira Tozawa is the first man who gets to defend this title. Will he be able to do so against Kenny Omega? Kenny Omega has had many matches tonight. It's an Iron Man environment, a little bit different than the normal matches we've been seeing. So we'll see how that changes this possible outcome. A lot of people probably wouldn't give Akira Tozawa a chance, but because it's an Iron Man division, I think he has a pretty solid chance. Like I said, Kenny Omega looking good, looking ready, looking prepared. And his opponent, Akira Tozawa, the defending, reigning Iron Man Team Mode Champion. It is a 15-minute matchup. So here we go. We are going to do our best to keep track of what this is going to look like. Does it say how long I've been live? An hour 15 or so. Okay, perfect. So the hours is pretty good. I know that we had a 2-hour T-mode at 4.12, and that was a long recording. I don't think we're going to have nearly as long of a recording this time around, which is good. Don't forget, in the main event, we have Ric Flair, Edge, Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, The Rock. All sorts of big action happening coming your way to preview the Hell in the Cell pay-per-view. 6-man preview action. We get 6 men, 2 different sides, 2 different teams, and it's just a fight. Who can get that last little edge, pun intended, as we head into Hell in a Cell. And then after that, we will be heading into Money in the Bank. I have matches already booked, already lined up for qualifiers for the next 2 weeks, especially for the men. I think we'll be doing some tournaments that involve the women, and we'll do some qualifying matches for the women as well. Men's Money in the Bank, women's Money in the Bank, and that will be active throughout this season and all the way for the next couple of seasons. We have 1 calendar year until that Money in the Bank has to be used by somebody. Snapdragon full Nelson suplex there. I think they just call it a Snapdragon. Going for the big knee, taking down Tozowa. Is it enough? No. He's not even going to bother with an attempt at a pin there. He is just going to try to continually wear down the champion. Again, you know, typically in a T-mode tournament, the champion has the advantage. They are the freshest person in the mix, and they don't want to lose their title, right? In the IronMan division, I feel like that's going to be even worse, meaning it's going to take effect even more so. Akira Tozowa has more opportunities to pin Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega putting One Winged Angel into effect, taking down Tozowa. Is he going to go for the pin? Why not? Finishing move. Why not go for the pin? Is it enough? 1, 2. And that's a kick out. 9:16. Trying to think, what food do I want tonight? I have chicken. I have popcorn. I think I have chips. I have M&Ms. So I think we're good tonight. Meal planning. Got a DoorDash sometimes, you know. Double knees to the midsection of Kenny Omega, affecting his kidneys. And he's going to take his time. IronMan champion, why not? Why not? Take your time. You got 11 minutes left to play with Kenny Omega just to get the win. Akira Tozowa is in control. He's in the lead. Oh, big kick. They both missed their attacks. Take your time. Go slow. Big knee into the corner. Clothesline. Akira Tozowa in control now. Big kick. Misses completely. Omega taking down Tozowa. Going to the top rope now. What's he going to go for? Kenny Omega, moonsault, perhaps he's got it, yow! Connecting flush with the midsection of Akira Tozowa is enough. 1, 2, 3, Omega gets the first fall. He is up by 1. Up and over and out. Akira Tozowa down already in this match, and he came into this the fresher opponent. I can only imagine what that means. Cafe Rio. That's a good idea. Let's check. Let's go look at that DoorDash. Oh my goodness, what's happening here? Is there a weapon? Somebody get a bat? I missed the baseball bat. What is happening out there? Referee up to a 7. I think somebody must have gotten a baseball bat. I guess it being used would change the points here. If a baseball bat is used by Akira Tozowa, he would fall down by 2. Akira Tozowa gets picked up. One winged angel, and he's got the pin. Is it enough? 1, 2, and that's a kick out by Akira Tozowa. Tozawa's not done yet. We're only a third of the way through this match. Let's see here. Try something new. No thanks. Ooh, you know what? Do I want to do Taco Bell? We're going to do Taco Bell. We're going to throw Taco Bell in there. Order it again. Make it easy. We'll have it ready by the end of this WWE recording. It'll be on its way. Knocking Tozawa off the top rope with some strikes there. Landing a knee to the face. Now a little rest hold. 9 minutes left. Omega up by 1. Alright. Hope they don't forget the Pepsi, but if they do, no worries. I got Pepsi already. Ooh, what is that? Like a rock bottom. Yo! Alright, Taco Bell ordered. Yum. I'm a big fan. Big super kick, no good. Akira Tozawa catches, turns him around. He's got him in that Dragon Rana. A Poison Rana? Going for the pin. 1, 2, kick out. Akira Tozawa has to even this up. Does that mean that he goes for his top rope senton? Does he have the top rope senton in his back pocket? Yo! Thank you for following Specs. Appreciate it, brother. We got the Meowth there for the following. Whew, scared me. Oh, we're going to do the Marvel What If, but with WWE. I like that idea. Let's see. Imagine this, bro. Ayo, what if Kane was in AEW? What if Kenny Omega said May 19th? Yeah. I don't know. That's an old meme. I don't think many people would understand it. I hate May 19th. Katie Vick. I don't think very many people would understand it. What if Kane was in AEW? Kenny would get destroyed. From Kane? I think Kane's a little old. Kenny has too many friends. If Kane went to AEW, I think Kane would get destroyed simply because, you know, Kenny has a lot of friends. Has the entirety of the Elite backing him up. He's got the Good Brothers, Nick and Matt Jackson, Nakazawa in the corner. Look at this. He might be trying to get a 2-point lead here with this one-winged angel. Middle of the ring. Down goes Tozawa, and Kenny Omega is gonna slowly win this one. 1, 2. Oh, okay. You know what, Tozawa? I'm impressed. I didn't think that he could hang, but he's only down by 1. If he can keep it this close and tie when the time runs out, he will retain the Iron Man Championship. Big elbow from below. He's got Kenny Omega on his heels. And not his AEW heels either, but that is a brilliant piece of advertising. Kenny Omega is down and out. He rolls to the outside. Akira Tozawa fired up. About halfway through this matchup. Running Bulldog. Oh my god, landing on those steel steps. Yo! Akira Tozawa has definitely pinpointed a focus area, and that is the face and skull of Kenny Omega. And I think Kenny Omega's busted open. I think he's bleeding a little bit. Float over DDT. Takes him down. Only OG WWE fans know that. That's true. I think a lot of new fans just don't understand old fans or old wrestlers. Like, they don't get old wrestling. I feel bad for people who have only watched WWE for the past 5 years, and that's just their extent of knowledge. It's like, oh, it's so much better. 1, 2, 3, he evens it up. He evens it up. Yo! Tozawa evens it up with the snap German suplex. Kenny Omega versus Tozawa. Tozawa is holding his own. 5 minutes left to go in this matchup. This is for the IronMan title. Every match, when this title is on the line, will be in an Iron Man capacity. Either It'll be static, or maybe we make the rules different every once in a while. As long as it's an Iron Man match, that's all we really need to see, right? Maybe we switch it up. Maybe we keep the rules fast and loose. Give us some creative freedom. Big knee. He's going to go for the pin here. He's going to try to get that point back. He might. Let's see. Let's see if it'll work. 1, 2, 3. It does. Omega back up by 1. But he is bleeding. He is busted open. Don't forget, he has had matches tonight already against Daniel Bryan, Kazuchika Okada, and Oni Lorcan. This is awesome chance from the crowd as 4 minutes, a little more than 4 minutes hits, and we've got the Tope Suicida taking down Akira Tozowa. And he's got to throw him back into the ring. He's got to try to get him back into the ring, go off of a pin. He's only up by 1 point. Referee starts the count on the outside. Right hand, no good. Akira Tozawa with the reversal. Big shot to the midsection. Kenny Omega. Knife edge chop. He returns the favor. Very Japanese style of wrestling here. Dodges the super kick. Back into the ring goes Tozawa. He's got a baseball bat. Kenny Omega thinking better about it. He would love to use it, but he only has a 1-point lead. Kenny Omega catches Snapdragon. He's got it. He's going for the bridge. 1, 2, kick out. Oh, it's real close. It's real close. Gut wrench. Follows it up. Nice sit out power bomb. Good movement there. I mean, Tozawa's small enough and Kenny Omega's talented enough to make that maneuver applicable. He does apply it. Going for the one-winged angel again. Tozawa with the reversal. Tozawa's got the speed advantage. He's got the kick. He's got the kick. To the side of the skull. Has it knocked out Kenny Omega. A little under 3 minutes left in this match. Can he even up the score? 1, 2, kick out Omega. He's got to hit his finisher. He has got to hit his finisher. Taco Bell's confirmed my order. Fantastic. Backbreaker there. Omega now looking to hit a decisive finishing move. Picks up Tozawa. A little over 2 minutes left in this one. Tozawa needs to kick out of this. I think it's desperately needed for him to kick out of this. 1, 2, 3. He goes down 2 points. Yikes. Tozawa needs 2 quick pins to just tie Omega. Omega is quickly going to capture this Iron Man Championship otherwise. Has an Intercontinental Consolidation match on 4.14. Our next recording tomorrow night. Be here. It'll be a lot of fun. Talk about all the fun wrestling things. Talk about what happened on Monday Night Raw. I'm missing it right now. Feel free to let me know what's going on. I'm going to fast forward through that show anyway. Turns him around. He might be looking again for a one-winged angel out of the corner. And if he does, this would seal the deal. This is the dagger, my friends. Tozawa picked up. One-winged angel connecting. Down he goes. Kenny Omega ending this match decisively, I think, here. 1, 2, 3. And he goes down 3 points. Tozawa held on as long as he could, but could just not match the power of Kenny Omega. Just 60 seconds left in this match, and Kenny Omega has all the time in the world. He is showing off. He's gloating. Big knee into the corner. Yikes. Kenny Omega going to capture a T-Mode championship here tonight. Big knee again. At this point, it's getting unnecessary. But in Iron Man rules, the match is not over until we have seen all 4 zeros. Kenny Omega gets dropped. Oh, well, I mean, we have 27 seconds. I'm not saying it's possible. It could happen. Senton from the top. Quickly go for the pin. Go for the pin. Is it enough? Can he do it? 1, 2, 3. He's done it. Okay, he's down by 2. He's down by 2. I don't think he has enough time. Too little, too late. Too little. He's got the Germans going for the quick pin on that. 1, 2. Oh, Omega I think he was just too little too late. Omega has won this match. Omega is your new Iron Man T-Mode champion on Friday nights. And when we get back to a good schedule, we will be seeing Friday night action happening on Friday nights. If you're new here to T-Mode, that doesn't make sense to you, it will. Go to YouTube, look at T-Mode Season 4 on my channel, Prophet God, and you can catch yourself up on what has happened so far this season. Kenny Omega captures a title, and he will most assuredly be a top contender in the fantasy race for Superstar of the season. Don't forget, the end of the season, SummerSlam, someone's taking on Edge for the greatest of all time T-Mode Championship. Who will enter that tournament? Only time will tell. Kenny Omega wins tonight. Excellent. All right, we have one more matchup to get to, and then we will probably be getting our Taco Bell and playing some golf. So, beating Akira Tozowa in the finals, he is our new Iron Man champion, Kenny Omega. All right. 6-man preview matchup coming your way. Let's see, do I have a custom preview? Pay-per-view preview, there it is. Hey, hey. This is for the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Alright, let's see here. I think I've done this in an order that I feel like is fair as much as I can, but let's go ahead and get AJ Styles in. Let's get Chris Jericho in. And let's get Roman Reigns in. Did I miss it? I always miss Roman Reigns. Always. He is in. Good. And they will be taking on the team of Ric Flair, Edge, and The Rock. So let's get Ric Flair in there first. And we'll be going with the 91 version of Flair. And I'm going to keep him with the low blow, because that's just more of his character. Let's get Edge in. Edge is in. Greatest of all time T-Mode champion. And of course, the Big Kahuna, we got The Rock as well. Alright. Make sure we are in the correct area. And here we go. This is the Go Home show, so I like to do a little bit of a preview for the pay-per-view. And we are previewing Hell in a Cell. Let's get to it. Had a new follow. That's excellent. That helped me test out the sound. So I'm happy that happened. That's excellent. So thank you, Specs, for helping us out. We had a couple of people subscribe to YouTube over the past month as well. I don't remember your names, but thank you for subscribing over on YouTube. Appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, he is your current WWE champion. He is also the classic NXT T-Mode champion. And he is facing The Rock in a consolidation match at Hell in a Cell for the NXT title. Who will walk out of the main event of Hell in a Cell? Your NXT T-Mode champion on Wednesday nights. Will it be AJ Styles? He certainly thinks so. He has a title on Monday nights as the WWE champion. He has a title on Wednesday nights as the classic NXT T-Mode champion, and he is looking to keep it that way. This next recording, 4.14, Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. We'll see if he can get the job done. And his partner. We saw Chris Jericho debut in T-Mode earlier this year. Trying to go for the $1 million T-Mode championship, I believe. And he was interfered with by Edge. Edge and Chris Jericho have a lot of history. And they're going to settle that history. They're going to settle that feud at Hell in a Cell inside of a cell. Chris Jericho versus Edge, the greatest of all time T-Mode champion. At Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. So we'll see what Jericho can do. He's, of course, wanting to get into that greatest of all time tournament at the end of the season. Because he does label himself the GOAT. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the head of the table. He is your tribal chief. And he is your Universal Team Mode Champion. Roman Reigns. I don't know why it's so white. What did he do to the title? Roman Reigns changed the background of the title. Interesting. Well, okay, Roman Reigns. Universal Champion Roman Reigns makes his way down to the ring. We are seeing, of course, Jimmy Uso on 4.12 had a matchup against Xavier Woods, was victorious. One more match for Jimmy Uso, and he will have a title shot. Jey Uso has been successful in the past, a former United Kingdom Team Mode champion. The table is alive and well here in Team Mode. Roman Reigns, a champion again. Winning that championship from Velveteen Dream a few weeks back. And their opponents tonight, introducing first. He is the WWE CW Team Mode champion. On Wednesday nights, he is Ric Flair. Woo! WWE CW Team Mode champion Flair. Gonna have a matchup against Roman Reigns, I believe. Yes. He will be taking on Roman Reigns in an Extreme Rules matchup on 4.14 Hell in a Cell. And it'll be for that title right there, the WWECW Team Mode Championship. Ric Flair looking good with the title around his waist, if I might say so. Flair victorious over Shawn Michaels to capture that title. And their partner. He is the reigning greatest of all time Team Mode champion. At the end of the season, someone is going to be facing him in the main event of Season 4 for the greatest of all time Team Mode championship at the end of a greatest of all time Team Mode tournament. That is a title that is only defended at SummerSlam. He won it last year at SummerSlam. Will he be able to keep it for an entire calendar year once again? This whole season ends with Edge. But Edge isn't going to sit on his laurels. No, 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 no. He is going to go a fighting champion while he is here. The reigning greatest of all time Team Mode champion awaits whoever those contenders might be at SummerSlam. Everyone's vying for a position there. And Edge wants to defend the title. Be superstar of the season. That's his goal. And their partner. He is a Hall of Famer for sure one day. I think he is a Hall of Famer, right? He is the most electrifying Team Mode champion in Team Mode. He is your NXT World Champion, and he is in a match for consolidation on 4.14 against AJ Styles. The Rock. He's looking pumped up. He's looking good as he makes his way down to the ring. AJ Styles and The Rock, who will control Wednesday nights after Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Again, he is in the main event of 4.14, so be there. We'll be recording that tomorrow night if you're watching live on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, then you can expect that to come out sometime, let's say Thursday. We'll call it Thursday. The Rock is good to go. I think we're ready to start this preview matchup. It's going to get hectic. It's going to get wild. It's a fight. It's a brawl. Someone is going to be the last man standing. Eliminations count here, so we'll be tracking eliminations. One side, 3 of these men are going to go home with a fantasy point here tonight. Eliminations count as well because this is an elimination style matchup. DDT from AJ Styles to Flair. Roman Reigns taking care of Edge. Like we said, hey, that was an old rivalry here in Team Mode. Never really old, is it? It's always going to be there underlying. And then, of course, Jericho taking on The Rock. 2 really electrifying superstars matching up there. Got to keep an eye out who indeed is going to be earning these eliminations. Bonus points for those men. Enziguri, down goes The Rock. My Taco Bell is on its way. I am excited. And this should time out pretty well. Pretty good. Other matches on that 4.14 card include Matt Hardy versus Batista for the United Kingdom T-Mode Championship, Ricky Steamboat versus Braun Strowman for the Never Openweight T-Mode Championship, Ultimate Warrior versus Eric in a United States title consolidation match, Kenny Omega versus X-Pac. Oh no, someone is eliminated. I think that was Styles. I'll look back at the video, but I think Styles has eliminated The Rock. He's gone. AJ Styles might be picking up an elimination point there. Cena versus Christian for the North American T-Mode Championship. All those plus these 3 matches here will be happening on 4.14 with the addition of Andre the Giant versus Kazuchika Okada for the world title Friday nights. Oh, what a low blow. It is legal in this type of matchup. Back suplex here. Here comes AJ Styles going after Ric Flair. Edge and Roman Reigns still going after each other. AJ Styles looking for another elimination point. Look for the phenomenal forearm. Spear to Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is gone. Phenomenal forearm. Flair's gone. And I think we're down to Jericho. Jericho and AJ Styles versus Edge. I think Styles has 2 elimination points. And I think Edge has an elimination point. Might as well write this down, huh? Big shot here, of course. The Rock hoping that Edge can pull something off here. Education. Big Impaler DDT taking down Chris Jericho. Styles is going to go to the top rope off of a DDT. Has Edge planted. Oh my gosh. Top rope, flipping, landing on him with his entire body weight. Chris Jericho's just going to let this happen. I mean, why not milk this? The very next recording is a pay-per-view match. If you're Jericho, why wouldn't you try to just take Edge out right now? AJ Styles is doing pretty much all the work here. The phenomenal one. And he's showing you why they call him that. Big reversal here. Edge, big shot, no. Edge gets, oh man, hit with a code breaker, and Jericho takes that final point. Jericho, AJ Styles, and The Rock. Gonna be getting some pointage there in that. Oh, sorry, Roman Reigns was on their team? My bad. I mixed that up completely. That's right. That's right. Jericho was matched up against The Rock. Roman Reigns will be getting that bonus point, not The Rock. That 3-man team looking to do some damage on 4.14. Only time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching 4.13. Thank you for watching T-Mode for the Iron Man T-Mode Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, 4.14 right around the corner. Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Again, like, follow, subscribe, do what you need to do. Ciao.